Friends, hello and welcome on techguruspeaks.com. Today I'd like to describe the different action tags of JSP coding. In the previous class, I discussed about 6 types of JSP tags like directive, declaration, scriptlet, expression, comment, and action. So today I would like to describe the action tag in details. Basically, an action tag is to provide request time instruction to the JSP engine. And if you just have a look at it, it is having a different kind of syntax compared to the previous JSP tags that we have used. So it is having a different kind of syntax. So we'll be actually concentrating on 5 JSP action tags. JSP colon forward, that is basically used for forwarding a request to a target page, which can be HTML, servlet, or JSP. JSP colon include, which is basically used for including a file in the current JSP page. And for Java Bean development, there is reusable Java class. We can use JSP colon use bean, JSP colon set property, and JSP colon get property. So in this tutorial, I will be concentrating on JSP colon forward and JSP colon include. So now I will be demonstrating the use of JSP colon forward and JSP colon include using NetBeans IDE 8.2. So first I will be creating a project, Java Web. It is representing a web application. I would press next. I'll use the default name, that is web application 2. Press next. So it is using Glassfish server 4.1.1. So I would press finish. So it will be creating a directory structure for you. So first I'll be using the existing structure. So it is basically, suppose I'll be using 2 different programs. One is date.jsp and that is say power.jsp. So first I will be removing the unnecessary part. Say for example it is representing a date example, and I'll be using the same name as the heading here, but instead of having age 1 I'll be using here age 3 because age 1 is too big. Now I'll be copying the same content here because I would like to create a new page, JSP page, say named power. So I'll be removing the old content. So here it will be basically power example. So I would like to create a JSP code here. So I would like to make the content center aligned. So so now I'll be first importing the java.util package. So for that I need the page directive. So I'll be writing here java.util.date. So this is a page directive tag. Then I'll be using the declaration tag. Say the variable date has been declared here, that is name D. So I would write a semicolon here. So it's a declaration, variable declaration. Now I'll be using the scriptlet tag to initialize it, say d equal to new date. So now I'll be using the bold tag. So it is representing system date and time. So basically it can be shown by using the expression tag. So it is basically d. So if I just right click on it and run it, so it will be running and it is okay. So now I will be moving to the next code. It is also center aligned. So here I will be actually creating a table which will show the powers of 2 starting from 0 to 10, like from 2 to the power 0 to 2 to the power 10. That is my objective here. So I need the table tag at the beginning. So it is having a border of 2. It will be center aligned. So now I'll be writing scriptlet tag for embedding a for loop, simple for loop. So it is a for loop. So I need a counter variable, that is I equal to 0, I less than equal to 10. Then comes the increment part and the opening brace, and here comes the closing brace, because these are Java codes, or rather Java code statements, so they must be put inside a scriptlet tag. So now I'll be using the individual row of the table tag. So within table tag we can have table data, that is the cell. So I will have two columns or cells for a particular row. One is basically the value of I, and another is basically the power of 2 with respect to the particular value of I. So I'll be writing here I. So it will be replaced by math.pow 2 comma I, that is the power value. Now I'll be trying to run it. So it is running perfectly for you. So now I'll be showing you the example of forward action tag and include action tag. So I'll write the names as forward and include. So it is basically forward example. I have copied the previous code, but I'll be moving the most of it. So it is basically forward example. So I would like to associate a condition here. If the value of math.random is greater than zero point 0.5, it will be now forwarded to the page provided over here. Say for example, I would like to specify, a date.jsp. So now we have to consider the else part. So it is indicating the end of if and the beginning of else, and finally we'll be having the end of else. In between I can put the JSP colon forward action tag. So it is basically part of the if statement, and it is basically the part of else statement. So it is basically showing, say for example, power.jsp. So saving it and running it. So first it is showing date example, the next time it is showing power example. So based on the value of math.random, it will be showing a different value. So next I'll be trying to use the include. Say for example, it is basically include. So I'll be just using the previous code here, but I'm not having the requirement of the previous code in its present format. So it is basically include example. So basically it is not needed. It is not needed. Okay, so now I will put a beer tag here for line break. So here I will be using include. So if I run the code, it will be showing the two JSP pages being included in the same program. So in that way we have demonstrated the forward action tag and the include action tag. Now the question that arises to our mind is, what is the difference between include action tag and include directive? The thing is that the include directive tag is called during translation time, while the include action tag is called during runtime. So that is the basic difference between them. I hope that you have liked my video. Thanks for watching my video. And if you have liked it, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please visit my website, and this is my email ID. Have a nice day. Thank you all.